Okay, all right. So we're gonna try this again. All right. Having issues, guys, with I'm gonna see. Having issues with signal. Okay. So we're gonna try this again. All right. So this is gonna be for Sagittarius. All right. Guys, I know I've been missing for a minute. Hold on for a second. Let me go back. Beautiful people, beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, beautiful people. Sapphire Dragonfly here. Okay. So, I had to take care of my vocal health. Okay. And I had to tend to that, and it took me longer this time to heal than it actually ever has since I started with having a nodules on my vocal cords. Okay, so I had to do what I had to do to take care of myself, and so I'm back, and the store is back open. Sapphire Dragon shop, SapphireDragonfly.com is back up. Okay, we're gonna be changing some of the items that are on the site. My son made a same-sex love oil. And we have a Call Me oil that he made, and there's also some, there's also Call Me oil he made that's going to be going up, and then there's also a, what is the other one? There's also a, healing oil that he's going to be putting up, okay? So, all right. So let's jump in here. You can book appointments at booksapphire.com. If the time you need is not available, email me. You can email me at the email below, sapphiredragonfly.us@gmail.com, or you can email me at nikki.sapphiredragonfly.us. Okay? Let's jump in, Sagittarius, and get your energy for the month, for the mid-month, okay? For the mid-month. All right? Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, please come into this reading. Ancestors for Sagittarius, please come into this reading. Okay, so right off the bat, the first thing I'm hearing is Sagittarius. I'm hearing in Vogue, lies, oh lies, using lies as alibis. Okay, so Sagittarius says either a lot of lying going on around you, or you're doing a lot of lying. Okay. Yeah. I live my life a different way. Refuse to let myself become a victim. Caught up in the vicious way of lies. Using lies as alibis. Yeah, watch out for lies in Vogue. All right, so guys, go listen to that song, because there's a lot of lying going on around you this month, Sagittarius. All right? And I guess if it's coming out, then it's saying that the truth is going to be found out. So, you know, clock. There you go. Okay? Time to heal, progress. The clock is ticking. And I feel like it has to do with these lies. I feel like the clock, this is a ticking time bomb. Okay, is what I'm hearing. On these lies coming out and the truth being revealed in certain situations. It says it takes time, cycles. There's a cycle that needs to be brought to an end. And this is a ticking time bomb, and it is going to be brought to an end. Both receiving what you need, progressing, moving on, closure issues. All right? So I feel like somebody might be lying to try and keep you from moving on, or you're lying to try and keep someone else from moving on. But there's some kind of lying going on because somebody doesn't want change. They want things to stay the same. But the truth is, we can't progress unless we change, okay? And so lying to prevent change doesn't do anything but hurt the people who are trying to prevent it. It's time to grow up. It's time to let go of things that need to be let go of, okay? Seduction, attraction, flirting, hooking up, third-party interference. So there looks like there's some kind of seduction that's going on here this month. All right. So somebody may have been trying to seduce someone to get them to stop, to prevent something. Damn. Look at the bottom deck. Stabbed in the back. Damn. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception. So there may be some pain, some deception is coming to the forefront this month. and it's going to shock the hell out of you. But I feel like this is a ticking time bomb. I feel like somebody's been trying to seduce someone to stay in something that, or keep something going, or maybe co-signing lies. You know, look, the Seven of Wands tried to pop out. That's about defensiveness, guarding your ground, okay? Standing your ground. So someone's doing that this month, possibly, okay? So Holy Spirit, give me the message for Sagittarius. What is the energy around Sagittarius mid-May? One more time. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, ancestors, please come in this reading for Sagittarius, okay? All right, so Sagittarius, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. That is your overall energy this month, okay? So Sagittarius, either you are dealing with an energy of codependency, okay? Because the 9 of Pentacles in upright is about being self-sufficient, being okay. I can survive on my own. I can live the life I want. I'm prosperous. I'm being blessed. My harvest is coming in. But in reverse, this is somebody who's codependent because they're not able to manifest. Maybe the life they're living, or maybe the choices they're making are not allowing them to manifest. So what they do is they attach themselves to someone else to be able to manifest because they don't want to change, okay? So this is a card of not wanting to grow up, not wanting to take responsibility, not wanting to be, you know, saying, okay, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but not really ready to do the work to do it, okay? Let's clarify this, okay? So Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, which is codependent on you. This person can't survive without you. They can't pay their bills. They don't eat unless you make sure you put the food in their mouth, because they can't take care of themselves, okay? And for this can always go vice versa. Sagittarius, this could be you that is codependent on an earth sign. And you don't, you know, you're not able to take care of yourself because this person is really your saving grace, or like the person that you have to rely on, you know, to make sure that you can survive, okay? All right, so Wheel of Fortune just flipped over in my hand. You guys saw that in reverse. There's a cycle that is closing out, and you know what? When the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, what this tells me is that this cycle has been tried to close out. Someone has tried to keep this cycle open, okay? This cycle was meant to close out, and it's meant to close out, and it should have closed out with a positive lesson or with a lesson. But because someone's literally been codependent, holding on to someone, manipulating, seducing someone to try and keep the cycle open, okay? What's going to happen is now the cycle is going to close, but it's going to close with a bang, okay? It's going to close with a bang. You know, like I say, go out with a bang. And that's literally what the universe is doing. Okay, well, you want to keep this cycle open? You want to keep going against the grain? Boom, we're going to take this shit out with a bang. How about that? All right. So we have the Tower card. Look at this shit. I can't lie to you. Look at this shit. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse in the Tower. This is some kind of foundation. It's going to be rocked like never before. Like never before. This is the explosion. Because someone wanted to keep a cycle open that was not meant to stay open. Someone wanted to continue to be, you know, this energy of, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Somebody didn't want to take responsibility for themselves. They wanted to keep a cycle open. We're going to keep on going into this more, okay? Spirit, show me. Ace of Swords, the truth, okay? I keep hearing, do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? And that's the verse that comes out when somebody is dealing and goes to court and you have to get on the stand against someone. So I don't know, Sagittarius, if you have any legal issues that are coming up, but I feel like whatever legal issues are coming up, somebody's going to be telling the truth about a situation. And the Tower is the ushering in of that truth. It's like something being broken down. A cycle is over. A cycle is closing out. And because you did not allow that cycle to close out naturally, or you did not allow God to come in and close that cycle out, it's going to close out with a bang, and you're not going to like it. I can't lie. But however, the good thing about cycles closing is, yes, it's going to close out with a bang, but with the Ace of Swords, you're going to be able to have this new truth realized, okay? This truth that comes out. So it's like the next foundation that you start to build on will be solid and will be built on honesty, because this false foundation is being destroyed and rocked, all right? So let's go into this a little bit more and see what's going on. So we have the Lover's card in reverse, see? So there is a situation that is absolutely coming to an end. Okay, someone is making a choice to remove themselves from dealing with someone who is codependent on them. I feel like somebody feels burdened in a relationship. I feel like this person feels like everything falls on them, like they have to be the mastermind. You ever seen that movie, that cartoon, Pinky and the Brain? What are we doing tonight, Pinky? What are we doing tonight, Brain? You know, and Brain's like, the same thing we do every night, Pinky, trying to take over the world. So I'm feeling this sense of immaturity, and I'm feeling a sense, Sagittarius, that you or the person you're dealing with is dealing with someone that's very immature, and that you have been carrying this person for so long and being and enabling this person for so long, and now you're like, no, I can't do this anymore. I feel like the reason why this has gone on for so long is probably because, it's so hard to say goodbye to what we had. The good times that made us laugh, always remember. It's not. Somebody can't let go of something because they're like, no, we've been doing this. We've been together for so long. Yeah, but it's all good books come to an end. Even the New York Times bestsellers, don't they always come to an end? And then a new book gets to be written. Well, if you don't let it end, then how do you write a new book? Okay? So the new chapter is ready to be written, and somebody doesn't want to let it go. Okay? So we have the King of Swords reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy in reverse. This is someone who's always scheming, always plotting, always planning. Okay, someone who's not on the up and up. They always looking for the next quick, fast way to make money or come across something. You know, somebody who doesn't want to work for what they deserve or what they need. Somebody who's always looking to get it quickly. Okay. And this is a con man. Straight out, straightforward. It's a con man. Okay. So we have the Six of Pentacles. And what I'm getting here is that somebody has been constantly breadcrumbing someone, telling them, oh, it's going to get better, things are going to get better, things are going to change. And now there's like this sense of realizing that this person's been telling you this, and they've been conning you. Even the best person can con you. All right, so it's about coming to this conclusion that this person's been telling you everything that you want to hear, but they never had the intention of changing. Okay, so you're constantly in the same cycle back and forth over and over again. And you're like, why isn't it progressing? Why isn't it changing? They keep telling you just the bare minimum to keep you invested in this. And that's basically what you've been dealing with this con man energy, and that this person is, personifying to you. So let's pull more and clarify it here. Yeah, Six of Wands. This person is only about winning by any means necessary. They don't even care if the relationship is balanced. They don't care if you're putting in more or putting in less than them. They don't care. All they care about is the fact that they get what they want, or they get the victory. This person has a lot of ego, and they're probably used to saying and doing behavior that gets them whatever they want. And now it's like they're basically being, their game is coming to an end. Okay. How about a round of applause? Standing ovation. You look so dumb right now. Standing outside my house, saying, baby, I apologize. You're so ugly when you cry. Please, just cut it out. Don't tell me you're sorry, 'cause you're not. When I know you're sorry, only 'cause you got caught. This person is mad. They're upset that you caught them. They're upset that you caught on to the game, Sagittarius, okay? Or this is your partner who's mad because they caught on to your game, okay? You finally figured out the game, all right? And when you figure out the game, what happens then? What happens then? So the energy on this reading is almost like the energy of someone who blows smoke up your ass for years or months, tells you what you want to hear. But really the reason why they're doing that is so that they can keep you off of their ass and off of the shit that they're doing behind closed doors, okay? When they're not around you. They wanted to keep this cycle going, and honestly, they wanted to keep it going for money. Because you take care of this person, you give to this person, you provide for this person, or the other way around. So why should they didn't want to give up their bread and butter? Okay, so they were trying to keep a cycle open so that they could have stability. All right, 6 of Wands, ego. I can use sex to keep this person in this relationship. I can use sex to control them. I can use sex as a means of manipulation. And now that season is coming to an end because you've caught on to the game. You're not playing that game anymore. And you're realizing that they never had any intentions of changing. Okay? So we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. And this is like coming out of that depressive phase where you start realizing that, you know what, I thought the problem was me, but now I'm starting to realize the problem is them. And you're starting to get this clarity, and you're starting to realize, you know what, this whole time I've been trying to change this person or help this person. But in reality, the whole time I was trying to help them, I was healing myself and making myself realize that I'm worth more than this, and that this is a game to them, but this is serious to me. Okay? So their ego has literally been driving this situation, thinking that they could keep this going and it's about to end. 9 of Cups in reverse. No more wish fulfillment. And you know, you guys have 3 9s out here, which speaks about the part that somebody needs to be by themselves. You know, there's this story I used to tell about, there was this guy I met online years ago. And I was doing, when I first started Sapphire Dragonfly. And he told me, I tell my daughters to date men that aren't anything like me. You know, I'm a dog, but I don't want my daughter to be with a dog. So I tell her, don't date a man that does what daddy does. And my first thought was, where's their mother? Because you're not exactly, this is not good. And he said that he was a single dad. And I'm like, oh my God, these girls are going to be so screwed up. But so what I realized is that there are people out there, are men out here, there's players, and there's people who want commitment, okay? So the players are the ground chuck, because you can run through and you can ground that shit up as much as you want, right? And after a while, all that steak you ground up, it doesn't look all that appetizing as ground chuck, right? So then you have the filet mignon men and women. We're out here, we're taking care of our bodies, we're doing certain things so that we can live a certain lifestyle. And then you have the men and women from the ground chuck that want to come over, portray themselves to be filet mignon because they don't like messing with the other men and women that are of their same level. They want something better, right? So the problem comes in when the ground chucks don't stay with the ground chucks. And the filet mignons, they come over messing with the filet mignons. Then you end up with the crazy women and men because we're like, yo, if you wanted to play like that, just play with someone who wants to play with you that has the same standards you have. But the problem is they don't want those people because over time, dealing with the woman who's playing just as much as you, she starts to look haggard. She starts to look tired, you know, or the man starts to look haggard or look tired. Now you're like, damn, you know, yeah, we do this, we do that, but look at what they look like. So the thing is, what I'm getting from this is that you're dealing with someone, you're the filet mignon, and this person is the ground chuck. But they've been trying to hold on to you because you provide financial stability for them so they can continue to play the games they play. But the only time this person is going to learn is when you leave them by themselves. When you have a player and every woman that he goes to says no, he has no choice but to look at himself and say, why is everybody saying no? What are they seeing about me that I'm not seeing about myself? So this is literally what needs to happen with this person. This person needs to be left out in the cold because they've been using seduction and manipulation for so long to keep a certain lifestyle that now it's coming around full circle and they have no choice but to change their ways, not unless they leave you and just find another target. And so that's basically what you're dealing with this month, is recognizing that this person just kept you. There's no love here. There's like no freaking love cards here. Everything here is money and mental. So mind games and over money to keep money and stability. This 9 of Cups, all these cups are empty, okay? All these cups are empty. There's no love in them. So that's what you're dealing. Look at this shit. 9 of Swords just fell out on the table. Knight of Swords in reverse. So not only do you have a King of Swords in reverse, which is a con man who runs games and mind games, and even verbal and mind games, you also have the Knight of Swords energy in reverse, which is somebody who's reckless, which means when the game comes to the end, they want to have a temper tantrum, okay? So that is what you guys are faced with this month, all right? That is what you guys are going to be dealing with, all right? So we're going to pull a couple more cards to clarify your reading, okay? All right. First card out is the Mask. See, you're dealing with someone who's been portraying themselves to be something they're not. The mask is coming off this month, okay? The truth of who this person is, what they were planning, what they were doing, and the fact that they were seducing you probably so that they could keep a third party. There could be a third party that they really want to deal with, or they have third parties. And so this person's mask is coming off and the truth is going to be revealed, okay, about this person's true intentions. The date, okay? So it says meeting someone new, getting back out there. So for some of you guys, you were in a committed relationship with this person, but this person was dating as if they were single, all right? They just held on to you so that they could keep the financial stability in the relationship, okay? Ego. I keep hearing this person's ego is off the chart, okay? All right, Hand of Cards, which is so funny because wasn't that at the bottom of the deck? If you go back a couple seconds, it was at the bottom of the deck when we pulled the date or the Mask card. So Hand of Cards, take a chance, a risk, being strategic. This person takes a risk. They always risk, you know, they risk cheating or they risk playing or they risk the relationship because they don't take it seriously. They're always looking for something better. They're always looking for that next patch of grass that's greener, okay? They're always taking a risk. The Chaser, look at this codependent relationship. You're dealing with someone who likes to chase. They like to chase or be chased. For them, it's not about love. It's about desire, lust. Do they really want me? Okay. So this is the kind of person that actually wants to be with someone that wants them more than they want you. Okay. They want you to beg to be with them. They want you to act a fool. They want you to do all of that. Okay. Because in their head, that is what they see as love. It's a very toxic view of love. Okay. This person really needs therapy, because this is, I don't even call this ain't even narcissism. This is really chemically imbalanced. I really feel like you're dealing with somebody who just really who grew up with toxic love, and they think that toxic love is healthy love, and it's not, okay? So then you have the love call. Someone expresses love, thinking of you and letting you know. So I do feel that for some of you guys, this person is going to be calling you to tell you what you want to hear. And so it's up to you to whether or not you're going to look at this. The Runner and the Chaser in the same damn reading. It's crazy. I think before one of you guys was the runner and the other person was chasing, and now this person is the runner and now you're chasing. So it's a sick cycle is what I'm hearing. And now I see why they're bringing it to an end, because it can't just keep going back and forth. It's almost like the energy of you cheat on me and I chase you. Then I cheat on you and you chase me. I don't even know, like, this shit, it's very imbalanced. But that's what I have for you guys this month, Sagittarius, okay? So I think you're going to be letting this go. And even if you don't want to let it go, it doesn't matter, because the universe is coming up and they're ripping the whole foundation off of this, whether you like it or not, okay? So that's what I have for you guys, all right? I love you, and I'm so glad to be back. Bye.